Lights, camera, storage, action.
So we have Mr. Vijay from Skyhigh. We are going to talk about his presence in the market and his partnership with CyberKnight in this region. So thank you, Vijay, for speaking to us.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Thank you. We would like to start with a brief about your expectations from Gitex this year.
So look, I have several expectations and I'll lay a few of them out to you. First and foremost, I think it's important that we expect to have a brand awareness and really showcase our solution offering to the general market here in the Gulf region. You know, it's the biggest show, I would say, technically in EMEA, maybe in the world. And the gathering that we get is really going to be helpful for the footprint that come on booth and speak to us. I think in order to show, what we do, especially after the year that we've had, coming from a giant organization and then coming and creating a new company from that, although the technology has been the same and that hasn't changed, the naming has changed, and that obviously caused some confusion in the early days. So I think brand awareness is very important, and to let the market know that we are here with a bang as the leaders in the SSE space.
So I have
I have a few actually. So
yeah,
there's, another expectation would be, and I think it's quite an important one, not just ourselves. I think many vendors expect this when they come to such large events like this is the ROI. Are they going to get lead generation? Are they going to get client acquisition? I think these are, again, very, very important expectations. So look, we expect to at least get the right caliber of people coming to our booth, speaking with us. And for us, even speaking to a potential customer can be an opportunity that we can work on. Then there's, of course, I mentioned brand awareness. I think another very important one, which is usually forgotten about, which is really the heart of Gitex, is networking. It's networking and building partnerships with new customers, with existing channel resellers in the region. I think that's very, very important because we focus purely on channel. And then we get, at events like this, you get to see the entire regional channel force here. So it's about, building partnerships, meeting, networking, and again, just building those strong alliances with the right level of partners in the region.
Okay. As Skyhigh, what sort of products and solutions do you offer on the market? And can you also tell us about your presence in this region?
Yeah, sure. Look, I mentioned earlier, we come from a giant. We have a giant name behind us, who we were before to who we are now. We were a new company as of March 22 last year. And because of that shift from who we were to who we've become, the number of feet on the ground obviously reduced as well. So as of now, we are a very small team. But the beauty about the small team is that we're all wearing the same hats, right? So what I do, my SE would do, and the account director would do. What the account director does, we will all help in as well. So I would speak to customers, vice versa, he would speak to channel partners, which I think is really great. So we've got a small team. We are expanding slowly, but we are focusing purely on channel. It's 100% channel. We're relying purely on channel to build and succeed with us, which is why we're offering them the best back-end rebates that they can get when they help us out, and they get more margins. But in terms of what we do as a solution, we are still doing what we've been doing since day one. We are the leader in CASB and the SSE space. We are protecting the organization's data. Let that be in terms of what's flowing between an organization and the employees to the internet, as well as the applications, as well as the files. We look at the files, we scan the files, we look for malware, we look for threats, we look for bad things that are happening, and then we can apply the policies that are in place to ensure that the wrong files are not sent across to the wrong devices, because everybody's traveling now, everybody's out and about, everyone has their own devices. So, we cover the entire spectrum from end-to-end data protection.
Okay. And in terms of your partnerships, you work with CyberKnight in this region. Can you tell us about your partnership with them and what sort of markets do they handle?
Yeah, so look, we chose CyberKnight as a value-added distributor for us. It was something which I wanted to do the minute I joined Skyhigh. I wanted to look at the distribution landscape, and we really wanted a distributor that can be our right-hand man. Or right-hand arm, should I say, and they truly are. So they've come a long way with us, and we have a lot to go still. but the way they operate, their go-to-market model is exactly what we were looking for. You know, they will interact with the customers, they will interact with the partners, they will also work internally with themselves and their teams to be our second Skyhigh people on the ground, which is exactly what we were looking for. Look, they have the right technologies. They are probably one of the biggest cybersecurity distributors in the region, and we're very proud to be working with them.
Okay. Thank you, Vijay, for taking time and speaking to us. Nice having you with us today. And we look forward to speaking with you in the future as well.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you.